The Masts in Chafford.
Well, we've just been reapproached by Cornerstone, who have been commissioned by O2 to look at the two applications in Chafford 100 again. One back near Fenner Road and one here on the corner, Warren Lane, Clockhouse Lane. So very similar locations.
And are you happy with these proposals?
Well, I think no masts would be the ideal solution, but I think now the community is going to have to carefully consider what O2 are proposing. They've come back with, you know, although the sites are in a slightly different location, at Warren Lane they are looking at a lamppost type design which would fit in with the surrounding street furniture. So the community is going to have to look at that, whether they're happy with it or whether they're not, bearing in mind that whilst we might not be too keen on health concerns, that's not a planning issue. So community is going to have to think creatively about how they deal with it. Up here in Warren Lane site, they're looking at a telegraph pole type construction, which would be not on the pavement, it would be on the bridle path on the edge of the cliff, so it is as far away from properties as O2 could site it. So what we would say is that O2 are working with us to try to find a solution. Whether residents find that solution palatable or not is another matter.
I'm still sitting, you know, a year ago I'm sitting with my mobile dongle on my laptop at Harris Academy and I can't get a reception. Now I'm sitting with my SIM in my iPad and I still can't get a reception. So are you getting in the way of me actually doing my business?
I don't think I'm getting in the way of you doing your business. I think the geography of Chafford 100 is such that there's different height levels from sea, and that's caused a problem with the coverage of the signal, and I think these two masts are part of what that's to deal with. I think the issue of coverage at the campus might be something you'd need to speak to the head teacher about, because they may have blocked it so that students can't spend lots of time on their phones in class and things. But yes, you've got to take a balance, haven't you, between the residents that want and the residents that don't want, and the reasons behind all of that. And you know, people have got to put their views forward. If residents don't want a mast there for the reasons that they then state, and other residents do want it there, you know, they have the equality to come forward and say so. And on the whole, the planning department should take relevant views of everybody.
You are very good at, and other people, mobilising people in Chafford 100 to be aware of these issues, certainly the health issues. Are you going to continue to try and mobilise in that way?
I am, because I think that it's important that people have informed choice, and the latest conversation that I've had with the O2 representative is that they're going to put together a website that gives all of the information that's required for residents to make an informed choice. I think the problem we had before was it was a very railroaded approach to putting up masts without giving residents the correct information for them to be able to decide whether that was a good idea or whether it wasn't. I mean, I'm not in any way saying that residents do or don't want this. You know, how can they decide when they don't actually know the facts?